Welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by and you like this program, please do not hesitate to subscribe and you turn on your notification bell. That is very, very important, as it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. I present to you information about what is happening in the whole world, Nigerian to be precise. You are free to leave your comment constructively after watching each of my video. Please do it judiciously. I appreciate all of you. It's not easy for you to leave whatever you are doing to watch my program. May God Almighty bless you, because I do not have anything to give to you. As we hop into today's video, remain blessed.
What's happening in Zamfara right now is another situation where if we don't look at it properly, we find out that all around the country we have pockets of militancy, and all these militants are growing by the day. That means I can give you a projection now that if we don't do anything about it, these militant groups across the country are going to get so big that they will now make government ungovernable. The country will become ungovernable.
But Mr. Marco, how is it, sorry to jump in, how is it that, because when you see those reports of Sheikh Gumi visiting those two bandits enclave, and then they talked about he met over 700 highly armed bandits and kidnappers. They had RPGs, they had different kinds of weapons. They said they saw persons, their ages were 15, 16, 17 in one category. Then they saw those who were 30 performing different functions. And it was, reading that particular story, it could be chilling. But then you ask ourselves, the challenge, the reality of what we face today, does it really dawn on us what we're talking about? Because when the governor of Taraba says, look, he thinks people should go ahead and have guns, it means that, look, there are certain thoughts going on in some quarters that, if not properly handled, we could just be this close to starting something that we don't know how it will end.
Very correct. Very correct, because when you look at what is happening there, in fact, those are the ungoverned spaces that we're telling you about. And those ungoverned spaces have been occupied by these guys. And then, of course, their presence is known, because I learned that there are some military stations just outside the place that they are staying. And when they went in there, they said, no, we don't want certain people to come inside. And then, of course, they have to leave some people while Gumi and the governors and all the other people went in there. Yes. So when you have a situation like this with fully armed 700 people in your ungoverned space, in your country, I think it's time to act on it. Whether you are going to attack them or you are going to negotiate with them, it's okay, because it happened in the...
As for security, you know that we are not there. We are aware that a lot of security problems have been created at the local government levels. We are trying our best. If we look at all the areas, local government areas, we have one form of insecurity or the other. And some of them can be traced to people that are well known in the local governments. Sometimes even the traditional institutions. Some of them are even community leaders. So you are there to make sure that you do whatever you can do to secure your local governments. You should know that you are the chief security officers of your local governments. You should work with the federal agencies, the police, the civil defense, the SSS, they are all in your local government. You should be holding periodic briefings and giving them minimal financial support to be able to do this job. You cannot just be complacent and be telling people that we have not been giving money. We have been giving you the little that we are getting. And so it is that little that you take out a little.
Some felt because we asked Fulani not to be in our land, it doesn't really mean we hate them. We don't hate them. Well, but we don't like the bad ones. It's just like you in Rome, you behave like a Roman. You see, when you live here, nobody can live here and go to the north and start drinking ogogoro and beer in the public place. I'm sure the Ishba, what do you call their police there, will pick you up and take you to Sharia court. And that's our own argument, that this is Yoruba land. If we don't come to the north and becomes a nuisance or abuse the law in the north, we don't want any Fulani to come here and take us for granted. Because the situation now in our area is like we are in direct slavery. That's the way we say it. Because if you cannot go to school, if your crops were being destroyed, if you cannot even talk, because if you talk, the fear of prosecution is there. So already you are looking at yourself to be a slave in your land, and it's never done anywhere. So we don't have problem with the peaceful Fulanis. We don't have problem with them, because after all, Igbos are here, Hausas are here. Why shouldn't we have asked ourselves, why is everybody not talking about Hausa? The Hausas are still very familiar with the Fulanis too. Some Hausas are misbreed, some are Fulani, some are Hausas. But the question is, why is everybody not calling Hausa? We have Hausa of over 1,000 here in Ojodo, and we are living together in peace. But Fulani, the bad ones, are here and they are becoming a threat to our land. So that is why I said we don't ask for much. We want the law to take its course on every individual who does not obey the law.
Okay,
because you cannot come here at the deterrent of the lives of our people and think you are above the law. Nobody is above the law. Well, what happened yesterday was I was right here, and Sunday Adeyemo, popularly called Igbo, came and he said, Kabesi, I need to pay you a courtesy visit. So he came in and he said, well, that is here. He saw that we've been trying to put in our best against checking these Fulani excesses. But I want to say in the clear terms that it's all about liberation. It's not all about politics. Nobody, I personally love Buhari. I love Buhari very well, because he's a man of transparency, accountability, and discipline. Are you with me? But the Kingsmen, the Fulani, some of them used to come here and even abuse the privilege given to them by ruling this government. This is Ogun State. We had a former governor, former president in this state, 2 times president in this state. And I don't think, as at the time Obasanjo was the president, we don't see any indigenous of Ogun State going to the north to be creating nuisance. So for me, I stand for liberation and I stand for Sunday Igboho. I stand with him. I don't need anything government wants to give me. I stand with him. I stand with Gani Adams. I stand with Femi Falana. And I stand by the good people of Yoruba land who want liberation for our land and who don't want anybody to come from nowhere and come and make nonsense of this place. I stand with them. And I want to give a caution to any traditional rulers, no matter how place the traditional ruler is, to be careful, because the ancestors see everything we do. Don't let us sell ourselves out because of oil block or whatever nonsense they are sharing, and give our people as slaves in their land. Are you with me? So Sunday Igboho coming here is for liberation. He told me that if the government have done the necessary things, there's no point him going around to drive the Fulani away. And I want to call on the Inspector General of Police to please, as a matter of urgency, take over the full responsibility of the country more than before. I told Sunday Igboho yesterday that, listen, by the time the police wake up from their sleep and do more than what they've been doing before, everybody should leave them to exercise their primary duty. Are you with me? So
deep in the shadows. Hey, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time or first day of coming across my YouTube channel or seeing my face, you are highly welcome. Herzlich willkommen zu meinem Kanal. Mein Name ist Linda Chukwuezi. It comes as Miguel. That red button that says subscribe and you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to get information on the
deep in the shadow. I know
this man. Subscribe to Linda's TV show. What are you waiting for? Click on that red button that says subscribe. You turn on the notification bell so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Leave your comments down below and share this video with your friends, families, and colleagues until we meet again in my next video. Bye bye.